Let's see.
Head official looks pretty serious tonight.
Mr. Bruce Lee. We got old Bruce here. Look, all kidding aside, we have had several coaches who have had Bruce this season, and they all say he's doing an outstanding job.
I've heard the same.
Column will be jumping against Ingram. Let's have some fun from Golden Meadow. Golden Meadow going left to right, Bayou Blue right to left. Mr. Bruce Lee with the ball at the center circle. It is party time in Golden Meadow with the tip going to Bayou Blue. They attack the right side of the floor. It's going to be Duplantis with the basketball, reversing it to Grabert. Back to Duplantis. Back in the middle, shooting a tough shot, drawing the foul. So 2 early free throws coming for the Gators.
Yeah, nice job by 25.
Next to Grabert.
Grabert penetrating in the lane, getting the foul call.
2 free throws on the road. Got to make some easy ones. That's a high arcing shot, no good.
The line started off to look like a zone, kind of a wide zone, very active in the zone that allowed the penetration.
They could rebound this free throw. It is another miss, and they'll go out of bounds to Golden Meadow. So Golden Meadow will have their first possession. Bayou Blue will drop back into some half-court defense. Oh, as I say that, now they're big from some pressure. Petrie. She's had a great start to the season and an early turnover. That one goes right into the hands of Coach Brian Colley. Good hands, Coach.
Boy, you saw that. That was good quick hand saving.
Picturesque. They get it inbounds. Golden Meadow now bringing some pressure. They're tying it up, but it's 2 Lions tying it up. Petrie will lose it to Ingram. Now she's got it back to LaFar. LaFar on the right side shoots it up. No Column's got the rebound. Throws it to the corner. Martin with excellent hustle trying to save it. Dove nearly head first into the bleachers. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, very good hustle.
Golden Meadow now playing man-to-man full court. Robinson picks up her dribble near midcourt. Getting it to Duplantis. She gets away with a walk. Tacks down to the right side. Top of the key, Duplantis. To Robinson with a mid-range. Got it. Bayou Blues on the board. 2-0.
Good ball move by Bayou Blue.
LaFar to Petrie. To the middle of the floor, Column. Back to LaFar. Inside they go. That's Lewis. To Martin. Stolen away. Here comes Bayou Blue. Pushing it down the floor. Losing the dribble. Grabert, and it'll be a turnover.
Yeah, Grabert is going just a little bit too fast. The ball got away from him.
LaFar getting it to Petrie. And the Lions trot the other way. Column to LaFar to Lewis. Inside to Martin. Threw it away. But Column's got it back. It's blocked by Ingram. And here comes Bayou Blue. Grabert. Frenetic pace early on. Ball's loose on the floor. Golden Meadow pulls it away. And now they'll come into their offense. Petrie. Coming hard. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes to Ingram. But Column takes it away. Column shoots it up in the lane. No. Rebound goes to Martin, who gets it out to Petrie for a 3. Nope. Pump fake. Attacks the lane. LaFar with a 3. Strong off the heel. Rebound goes to Ingram, holding it high. Golden Meadow trying to pull it away, but Bayou Blues got it out of the scrum. Robinson tapped away from behind, getting it to the left side of the floor to go out of bounds into Coach St. Pierre's bench. So a little bit of a sluggish start to the game for Golden Meadow. 2 minutes in, they trail 2-0.
Lady Lions do a great job breaking the press. No dribbles, all passing. Twice in a row they did it.
See if they could turn that energy into some clean looks at the basket. LaFar to Lewis. Inside the Column, lays it up and in. That's just what the doctor ordered, and it's 2-2.
The Gators in a 1-2-2 defense. They got it to the baseline.
Robinson all the way through against the press, missed the layup. Rebound goes out of bounds to Golden Meadow.
Yeah, good ball move by the Lady Lions. Got the ball to the baseline. 1 pass on the box for a layup.
Petrie getting it to LaFar right in front of us. Now to Lewis on the right side. Back to LaFar. Back to Petrie. Martin down low. Lays it up and missed it. Rebound goes to Lewis, who gets it out to LaFar for a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Bayou Blue. Robinson, long pass down the floor to Grabert. Robert traveled.
Yeah, I think the Gators, Bayou Blue are going just a little too fast on offense right here.
And you could feel Golden Meadow's getting much better shots than Bayou Blue. They're just a matter of got to start knocking them down. To Martin on the left block, overshot the pass out of bounds. So that's an enforced turnover.
Gators switching defenses into 1-3-1 this past quarter.
Trying to handle the pressure. Petrie steals it away on the left side. She'll draw the foul. So Cammie Petrie will go and I think shoot two. Trying to give her team an early lead. 2:46 to go in the opening quarter. She was tough as nails last year as a returnee and is still tough as nails this year. A good 8th grade leader running that point. Free throw is up and good.
Nice form of free throw by Cammie Petrie.
3-2 Lions in the early stages. One more to go. Bayou Blue better block out, but Collins ready to jump in there. Shot is up. No good. Rebound goes to guess who? Petrie got her own miss. Inside, stolen away. Ingram, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Lions. It'll go to Bayou Blue. Tell you what, Bayou Blue got a little bit of a size advantage, but Golden Meadow is more active on the glass. I think they're going to get a bunch of offensive rebounds as LaFar steals the inbounds, misses the layup. Rebound goes to Lewis. Case in point, Petrie feeding it to Collum. Shoots it up, no. Offensive rebound, Lewis, no. Rebound to Ingram. Golden Meadow trying to pull it away, but here comes Bayou Blue out of the scrum. Duplantis. Coming the other way, Petrie deflects it. Collum's got it. And we'll get it to Martin, and here come the Lions. Now Petrie. Long pass to LaFar to Lewis, lays it up and in. Great assist that time from Madeline LaFar, and it's 5-2.
Very unselfish play.
Comes Bayou Blue, Robert. Petrie on the floor, but Petrie steals it from the floor. In transition on the left block, loses it out of bounds. It'll go to Bayou Blue. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody steal the basketball from the floor.
She got knocked down and still stole the ball somehow.
Here come the Gators. Duplantis getting it to Grabert. Grabert across the timeline. The right wing now top of the key, Duplantis. Long pass to Robinson. Back to Duplantis, top of the key. Picks up the dribble. Feeding it inside, and it's going to be poked away, and it'll be, nope, Bayou Blue saves it. Thought it was going to be a held ball. They get it to Robinson on the right side. Baseline, no. Rebound goes, now a tie-up with the arrow pointing to Golden Meadow. First sub of the game will be Kylie Guidry checking into the game from Martin. Lions looking to add to their 5-2 lead.
Gators still in a 1-3-1 defense.
Petrie directing traffic to the left side of the floor. It's Guidry. Now back to Petrie. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Feeds it to Lewis, who shoots it up, no, and it'll go out of bounds to Bayou Blue. Lewis is getting good position, but maybe rushed the shot a little bit. Let's see if Golden Meadow could force a turnover with 1:04 to go in the opening quarter. Lewis nearly steals the inbound. She does steal the inbound. And it'll be a tie-up, the arrow pointing this time to Bayou Blue.
Yeah, Lewis hustles. She's all over the floor for Lady Layup.
Rylan Billiot, number 21, checks into the game for the Gators with exactly 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. They get it inbounds to Duplantis, and it's poked away. It'll stay with Bayou Blue. To Robinson, overshoots the pass. Golden Meadow steals it. There they come, Petrie, keeping her eyes up. The right side to Collum. High post area to Petrie. Petrie with the shot fake to Lewis mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Lewis again. Missed it. Rebound goes to Petrie for a mid-range short. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Golden Meadow. Now let's see what play call Damien comes with here. See if he could draw up an easy one there in a stack alignment. We'll get it to Collum. Wide open, and there you go. Great job screening the inside. Collum slipped in there to the left block and made the layup at 7-2. Good execution from the Lions. Bayou Blue getting into Robinson, throwing it to Grabert. Grabert dribbling through the press across the timeline, and she double dribbled. They'll call it travel, either one.
Yeah, good turnover.
15.4 to go for Golden Meadow, leading 7-2 in the early stages.
The Lions are coming with some full court pressure, just forcing the Gators to play a little bit faster than what they would want to.
Petrie to LaFleur on the right side to Lewis. Deflected and stolen away by Bayou Blue. Duplantis being hounded for the basketball. Petrie takes it away, got to shoot. She will not get it off, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Golden Meadow 7, Bayou Blue 2. The Lions are in front. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB. Welcome back here to Golden Meadow, 7-2 after one quarter. Golden Meadow will possess first to start the second quarter.
The Lions have a set play to come here to start the quarter.
Looks like they do. Petrie on the right side. They get it to the corner. That's Lewis. Feeding it inside to LaFleur. Now back to Petrie. Petrie being very closely guarded, and now she'll recollect at the top of the key.
The Lions are trying to screen on the inside. Just it's too early on the screen.
Petrie loses the dribble, goes to the floor, taken away by Bayou Blue. That's Duplantis attacking the left side, and they travel. Bayou Blue's going to have a hard time scoring tonight. You could just see it already. Handling the basketball is going to be a challenge for them. They're going to play hard. They're going to give everything they got.
Yeah, they got like 11 turnovers so far.
Petrie, left side of the floor, getting into Guidry. Guidry will throw it away. It's just a case of not enough touch on that pass. Just threw it way too hard, and Martin will check into the game for Guidry. Here comes Bayou Blue. Robinson. Across the timeline, hits the guard Duplantis in the face. She caught it, now hits her in the face again. Goes out of bounds. Oh my goodness. She got hit in the forehead, passed it back, then they threw it to her again, hit her in the back of the head. Looks like she's okay.
Yeah, she was trying to shake off that first hit, and fortunately like hitting the back of the head again.
Petrie to LaFleur on the right side, to Lewis. Deflected out of bounds, it'll stay with the Lions. Awkward place to inbound, right in front of the Bayou Blue bench, LaFleur.
Duplantis still in the game, though. She can tough out.
Yep. LaFleur on the right side. Petrie. Top of the key. To LaFleur. Right side, reversing it to Petrie. Back to LaFleur with a mid-range shot. Strong. Rebound goes to Lewis. Lewis will shoot it up. No, LaFleur flies in for the rebound, shoots it up and in.
Move by LaFleur on the inside.
Coach St. Pierre will call a timeout with 4:32 to go in the opening half. Let's see if it's a full or a 30. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here.
That was a strong move by LaFleur on the inside under heavy pressure, put up that shot.
Makes me feel so old that young lady, Adeline LaFleur's parents both went to school with me. That would be Michelle and Mario. I'm a dinosaur, brother.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. 9-2 in the early stages. What does Bayou Blue got to do to get back in it?
Look, They got some girls out there competing. I think you slow it down a little bit, but it's easier said.
I was about to say, can they slow it down?
Now, right here, the Lions are getting out their pressure. It's tough to do to slow it down against that pressure Lions are putting on them.
Salinas being trapped, throws a long home run pass to the left block. It's caught by Billiot. Now they've worked it back to Salinas, top of the key. Reverses it out of bounds. Threw it to the right side, was trying to get it to Drawbear and threw it away. Petrie to LaFar, back to Petrie, and we rock on. Petrie to LaFar right in front of us to the middle column to Lewis. Wide open shot. Missed it. Rebound goes to Martin. Over on the left side of the floor to Petrie. Now to Column on the high post. She shoots it up. Bank. Nope. Rebound goes to Robinson, but Martin will tie it up. Vivian Martin is Mandy Martin's kid. That's all you need to know. You know she's going to play hard. And she just tied that one up.
Yeah, they're getting a bunch of offensive rebounds.
The right side, Graubear. Now Robinson loses the dribble. Lewis is fighting for it. Takes it away. Here comes Petrie. In transition. Doesn't have numbers. Doesn't matter. She lays it up and draws the foul. So Petrie will go and shoot two with 3:43 to go in the opening half.
The Gators slowed it up just a little at last possession, but it's still in the half court. Lady Lions are playing aggressive defense.
Cammy's first shot is up. I'll tell you what, if it's late in the game, I know who not to foul. And she has been in the line a couple times. Very smooth stroke. As Bayou Blue will get Ingram back into the game.
Ingram does a good job of rebounding for the Gators. But the Lions do a great job of attacking her when she's holding the ball.
Second shot is up, and I jinxed there. She missed it. Rebound goes to Bayou Blue. Pushing it out of the pile. Graubear all the way through. Shot is up, no good. Rebound goes to Golden Meadow. That's LaFar. Getting it to Petrie. Petrie coming hard down the floor to LaFar on the right side. Now to Lewis. That open mid-range shot, they're giving it to her. She missed it. Rebound goes to Martin on the weak side. Now to Petrie. Inside the column on the left block. She's doubled. Gets it back out to Petrie on the wing area. Petrie inside to Martin. Wide open. Lays it up. No. Rebound goes to Lewis. Lewis gets it out to LaFar with a mid-range shot. No. Rebound tapped back to LaFar, who will shoot it up and in. And it's 12-2. And partner, we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, if Bayou Blue didn't get more active on the glass, they would get eaten alive. They're getting eaten alive on the glass right now.
That last free throw by Petrie, Robert did a great job for Bayou Blue boxing out and shooting. Don't shoot that much.
Landry back to Salinas. We're getting to Robinson with a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Ingram. Shoots it up and in. There you go. After giving up some second chances, you get a second chance, and it's 12-4.
Ingram put the ball up high, kept it high, had a good shot.
LaFar to Lewis. And she traveled. Boy, the way Bayou Blue's playing their defense, they are just giving Lewis that free 16-footer on the right baseline. But she's got a lot of space where she can maybe put the ball on the floor and maybe get it into the lane. Bayou Blue on the left side, getting to Robinson in the corner. It's fouled by Martin. Mr. Bruce Lee on the call.
Yeah, a little too aggressive.
Hey, Fox, let's go.
Got to get it in bounds. Throw it up to Robinson. High shot, no. Rebound goes to Ingram, who will throw it up and lose it out of bounds. The Bayou Blue staff thought there was a little contact there. The officials disagree. Golden Meadow coming back in a blur. Getting it to Martin on the left side. Martin will have it poked away. Ingram's holding it high. Has it intercepted by Petrie. Petrie attacks the right side. Now pulls it out. How about a three? Missed it. Rebound goes to Lewis. Shoots it up. No. Rebound goes out of bounds to Golden Meadow. And now, let's see where Damien goes into his bag of tricks here. He manufactured a bucket his last time. Let's see what he comes with here. Same play. To LaFar, same result. Column is screening the inside defender, and they're just sliding someone in right in front of her and getting the open layup. It's 14-4.
I played somewhere before.
Yeah, I think so. Stolen away here on the right side. LaFar on the left block will lay it up. No. Rebound goes to Lewis, who passes it out to Petrie for a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Ingram, holding it high, getting it to Robinson. Here comes Bayou Blue. Bayou Blue attacking Robinson all the way through. The defense lost it out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lions. With 1:10 to go in the opening half.
Robinson had a nice crossover move, just a little bit too fast. Man.
Lions are going to get Duplantis into the game. See if Golden Meadow could finish the half strong here, 14-4. Tammy Petrie looking at Coach St. Pierre, getting the call. Now to the left side, Martin. Back to Petrie, now Lewis. To LaFar, inside they go to Column, she's doubled and has it thrown away. Here comes Bayou Blue, Duplantis. Made to the right side for a mid-range shot that's good by Grabert. They like getting it to that mid-range area on the baselines, and it's 14-6. Petrie to LaFar, to Column, down low, shoot it up in traffic, blocked away, and it'll go out of bounds to Bayou Blue. Tell you what, Golden Meadow's trying to get it to the inside to Column, but the length of the Gators is disrupting those plans.
Yeah, a little bit more ball movement before you get it inside.
Salinas on the left side of the floor. Robinson attacks the baseline, missed it. Rebound goes to Colin. That was a clean look, didn't convert. 20 seconds to go in the half. LaFar's got him beat down the floor. She lays it up and in. Good find from Petrie. Good job by LaFar running the floor.
Impressive how they keep their head up in transition. Seeing the open teammate.
Golden Meadow steals the inbounds. Petrie at the rim will lay it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Lewis will tie it up with 0.3 to go. Golden Meadow's going to have a very quick catch and shoot opportunity here. They're not aware that it's their basketball. Put in play. Going to have to very quickly get it up. Shot will, not enough time. They made the pass, and that's the end of the first half. With our score, Golden Meadow 16, Bayou Blue 6. It's our halftime report when we get back from this 3-minute break. You're listening to Middle School Basketball on KLEB.
Education, prevention, care. The Terrebonne General Community Sports Institute was recognized by the Louisiana Athletic Training Association with the President's Award for Excellence in Health and Safety. With a passion for ensuring the well-being of over 23,000 student athletes and covering 1,400 sports events.
Are you searching for the next best thing for your finances? At Synergy Bank, we have everything you've been searching for in a community bank. Stop by to visit our friendly team at Synergy locations near you or anytime online at synergybank.com. Member FDIC.
At Bourgeois Meat Market, our slogan is Miracles in Meat since 1891. To be in business over 130 years, the most important thing is to have a quality product. The next most important thing is customer service. Our old meat market is in Schriever, Louisiana, and we're really proud to be opening up our brand new store in Gray, Louisiana. We have Rev at both locations now. So all these new scales and our POS system runs on technology, and we need Rev to make that happen for us. I highly recommend Rev Business.
Welcome back to Golden Meadow. Bayou Blue inbounds out of the timeout. They're being very close to quarter, but good hustle by Petrie tying that up. The arrow goes to Golden Meadow. That's an excellent job there.
Gives her keep possession of the ball. Nice job.
The far will inbound. It's to Petrie. Top of the key area, reversing into the left side. That's Hunter. Out of LaRille. Line's working around the horn, and we have, is that a block? Yep, there's going to be a blocking foul called on Grabert. He's trying to take the charge. Bayou Blue thinks it's their ball. It is not. The Lions will inbound. Get it to the left corner. Try to feed it inside, and a foul will be called on Ingram. Third team foul in the Gators in the quarter. Golden Meadow trying to get it in. They do for a layup try. That's good for LaFar. Oh, I could count at least 6 points on baseline out of bounds plays from Golden Meadow, and that's in a 12-point game. That's big, as a foul will be called on the press on the Lions.
Hunter was a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I believe it was. Get it to Salinas. Now Duplantis. Bayou Blue at the top of the key. Has it taken away. LaFar coming in transition. Now we'll pull it out. Get to Petrie. Inside of 2 minutes in the third quarter. Lions up by a dozen. To the left side of the floor, Hunter. Now to LaRille. And Petrie on the left wing. Top of the key, LaFar. LaFar to Hunter on the right side. Lions working some clock. LaFar getting it back to Petrie near midcourt. LaFar, the right wing, attacks into the lane. Loses the dribble and then pushes it to Guidry. Petrie with a shot fake. Now will shoot a three. No, rebound. Good box out by LaRille. And it'll be taken away by Bayou Blue. That's the 14th foul of the quarter called on Golden Meadow on the pressure. Reach in is called on the Lions. Golden Meadow over the limit. Every foul the rest of the quarter will put Bayou Blue at the line. There's only a minute and 20 to go. Get it to Duplantis. And a foul is called on Hunter. That will put them on the line. The shame of it for Golden Meadow is the momentum of the ball handle would have carried her on the other side of midcourt. Yeah. It would have been an over and back. But the foul occurred before. It was 2 shots for the Lady Gators. Charlie Duplantis shoots it up and no good. Holland will check back into the game for Golden Meadow.
I'm looking for points.
Yep, 32. Blocked out here. Shot is up and good. She banked it in, and it's 19-8. Comes Golden Meadow. Petrie. 1:08 to go in the third. The right side of the floor, LaFar. LaFar holding it high. Sagged off of her a little bit. Gets it to LaRille on the baseline. LaRille feeds it to Petrie, and it'll be tied up. The arrow points to Bayou Blue. Lewis will check back into the game for the Lions. Here comes Bayou Blue. Duplantis. To Salinas. Salinas with the shot fake, loses the dribble. They're fighting on the floor. Golden Meadow. Oh, man, I think that was a foul. It'll be called a tie-up, but I think it was a foul. Ingram didn't have any basketball there. So Bayou Blue caught a break. Petrie. It's the pressure to LaFar. LaFar tags baseline, shoots a floater. No, fighting for her miss. Petrie comes away with it. Petrie on the left side. And she called for a carry. Yeah. I know she did carry. I didn't know what Bruce saw, but he does call carry. 30 seconds to go in the third. Salinas being closely guarded by Lewis. To Robinson. Robinson loses it, but they lose it to Duplantis for a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to Bayou Blue, and it's taken away. Petrie. Numbers for the Lions. 2-1. Petrie on the right side. Lays it up. No. Lewis is there. We'll pull it out. Back to Petrie in the corner for a three. No. Rebound goes to Petrie. Got to attempt the shot. She double dribbled with 0.1 to go. So there's nothing Bayou Blue could do here unless if they got someone that could dunk that we haven't seen.
Can't even do that. 0.1 second. There's nothing you can do.
Except go to the fourth quarter. There's the inbounds, and after three, it is Golden Meadow 19, Bayou Blue 8. We'll be back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Middle School Basketball on KLEB.
Whether you compete on a court, on a field, in an alley, or out in the open, in a pool, a track, gym, or course, Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center will help keep you safe. Winning is your priority, your safety is ours. With concussion testing technology, prevention education, and sports nutrition counseling, we bring our A game so you can too. Play it safe with Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center.
For sure. Here come the Gators. Robinson. Salinas loses it. Here comes LaFleur. 2-on-2 break. LaFleur feeds Lewis on the left side. Lays it up and in. Lewis is really good at being at the right spot. I have
It's in the right spot.
been very impressed with her tonight. Salinas picks up the dribble at the top of the key. Now to the right side. Grabbear to Robinson. Robinson has it blocked, but a foul will be called by Mr. Bruce Lee on Lewis.
The good thing with watching these middle school games, you get to see some of these names, and a lot of these girls will be playing on Tuesdays and Friday nights in the near future.
Oh, you know what? We've already started to see it a little bit, huh? With Gardar and South Lafourche and a few of the others. It's no good by Robinson. But we saw a couple nights ago Terrell playing for Thibodeau. We saw him last year for West Thibodeau. Missed free throw there. Rebound goes to Column, and the Lions will come the other way. Up 13. Lewis is in the right spot. Missed the layup. Here comes Bayou Blue. Salinas has it poked away from behind by LaFleur. Petrie's got it. Lions coming in transition. Don't have numbers, but get it to LaFleur, who will be fouled.
LaFleur, the Energizer Bunny, she's full of energy.
Yes, she is. Kind of a hybrid, man. She's got big, broad shoulders, so she could play in the post, but she also shoots it from the outside. She's kind of that guard forward type player. Free throw is up and no good. Sub checks in. It's number 1, Lawson. Checking in for Robinson. One more for Adeline LaFleur. And she missed it. Rebound goes to Bayou Blue. Coming hard the other way. Grabbear loses it out of bounds, but a foul is called. Mr. Crawford signals that one on Lewis.
Grabbear can handle the basketball left and right hand. Impressive.
Column is not aware that it is Bayou Blue's ball. Now she gets back into the play. It would have been a 5-on-4 if not. Gators trying to get it in, and they throw it to Stewart, who's going to go over and back. She was not aware of which side they were playing on, and I think they're going to go and get a sub.
The official at the top wasn't aware, too. He all got cut off the ball.
So the Lions will inbound with 5:06 to go. Petrie to LaFleur. LaFleur holding it high, attacks the right side, loses the dribble. Collins got it with the mid-range off the glass. No, LaFleur fighting for the rebound. She will draw the foul. Again, energy, second chance opportunity. Adeline LaFleur will be shooting 2 free throws with 4:53 to go in the game.
Got to fight for the rebounds, ladies. Got to elevate.
Golden Meadow well in control here. I mean, usually you would say, 13 points. Well, the other team's got 8. So, you know, that's a much larger lead than it otherwise would be, as the free throw's no good. And she made that one rattled in. It's a 14-point game. Salinas. Petrie tried to do the Jose Alvarado. Tried to catch her from behind and poke it away, and she forces the travel. Now Golden Meadow will inbound. 4:49 to go in regulation. Petrie. I know we do have a boys game after this one, so if you're listening and saying, hey, you know, this one's about over, keep it right here. We have a steal. Graubear at the rim, lays up, missed the layup. Putback opportunity is no good by Salinas. Rebound goes to Collin. Collin pushing it down the floor, loses the dribble. Golden Meadow trying to tie it up, but here comes the Gators. Long pass down the floor to Lawson, and she walked. Coach St. Pierre is not happy with the way his team is protecting the basketball.
Nice hustle by Graubear. She missed the layup. Came back, but she got the steal on the other side.
Petrie. The column, now LaFleur loses it, and Lawson's got it. Lewis will nearly take it away. Salinas coming hard. Golden Meadow trying to pull it away, and it's going to be a foul on Petrie.
Lewis did a good job. She lost the ball on one end, but she came back down. Didn't foul about it. Came down and got a deflection.
5:32, so that's Robinson, Duplantis, and Ingram check into the game for Bayou Blue. And with their top 5, Robinson getting it to Graubear. Now Duplantis back to Graubear. To Ingram. Ingram holding it high, shooting it no good. Rebound goes to Petrie. Petrie pushing hard, doesn't have numbers, will lay it up and draw the foul. Well, one thing that I've noticed is, Ingram is a good athlete. You saw her flying down the floor on defense. Central Lafourche is going to work on the footwork. They're going to work on the post moves, but there's a lot of things that they can't be taught.
That's what I'm saying. These girls are young. When they develop and know the game, they're going to be tremendous.
Petrie, a good free throw shooter, shoots it up. You need to stop saying that. She missed it. See if it works the other way. A terrible free throw shooter. We're kidding, of course.
She's 3 of 7.
See if the jinx works in reverse. How about that? All you got to do is say bad things about the shooter, and then they make it. It's 23-8.
I don't think it works.
I don't either. They work it to the left side. Salinas. Robinson shoots it up and one. Playing through the contact. Petrie fouled her, and it is an and one for Bayou Blue at 3:42 to go.
Nice baseline shot by Robinson. Caught the ball. Good shot on the baseline. Even got the foul. Can she get the 3-point play?
We'll see. Shoots it up, and she says, yes, I can, Coach Brian Collins. 23-11. 3:38 to go. Petrie to Collin in the middle of the floor. Collin back to Petrie on the right side. And a foul will be called. That is the 4th foul. Both teams now have 4 fouls in the quarter. Bayou Blue coaching staff was a little frustrated with that one. Timeout by Coach St. Pierre is going to try to get his team together. 3:34 to go. Golden Meadow's in control. Both teams continuing to play hard. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. See if I can.
Yeah, they weren't happy with that last call. It could have gone either way.
Try to find a scoreboard update. Maybe got some NBA games. I don't think the Pelicans play today, do they?
I'm not sure. Too early for some Raw.
Raw is in New Orleans tonight. Damien knows, or Damien better be lucky that we love him. It's taking a lot to keep me out of the arena tonight. The Pelicans are not playing tonight. The Bucks lead the Pistons 18-11. Boy, are the Pistons terrible or what? They're like 4-40 or something like that. Here it's 23-11. LaFar to Petrie. Has it pulled away, but Barrios got it. Barrios just checked in, tries to get it to Column, is deflected out of bounds. Another baseline out of bounds opportunity for the Lions. Nope, not a baseline out of bounds. They're going to say sideline out of bounds right in front of the bench. To Petrie. Petrie on the right side of the floor. Steps into three. Rattles out. Column with the putback. No. Rebound goes to Ingram, holding it high. Throwing it to Gord, who will lose it out of bounds. Petrie nearly made that three. The Nichols men have a big game tonight, taking on Incarnate Word.
Stay on 10. Stay on 10, Lex. Stay on 10.
I was going to say that you could listen to that one as we have a foul called on a Petrie drive, and that'll put her on the line. I was going to say you can listen to that one over on ESPN 100.3, but we're not doing the radio broadcast of that one. They had a change of plans.
Oh, they're not?
Nope. So you're stuck with us. It's the fifth foul of the game on Grabbear, so Bayou Blue loses a ball handler.
Well, we could have had Dominic producing.
I guess, yeah, we could have.
Give him something to do. He's probably sleeping.
I saw some video as Petrie makes the free throw. Saw some video of Dominic at a powerlifting meet. And you may have seen the same video. Kay Nelson like deadlifted like 520 something. Like he looks like an animal now. Boy, I can't wait to watch him play some football next year. He is really put together. Free throw is good. Telling you, all you got to do is say something about the shooter that's not positive, and they'll never miss again. Salinas. And a tie up. Garrow pointing to Golden Meadow.
And that's what I was doing with Dominic. They can maybe produce the second year. Dominic can all do a great job.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. 2:52 and counting. Golden Meadow has the ball pulled out. Deflected and knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Lions. I think we'll have either Dominic or Luke tomorrow when we're in the tank for a doubleheader. Inside to Column. Petrie on the left side. How about a three? Got it! There's a three-pointer. And Golden Meadow adds 3 to the tally. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Bourne. The Lions have ballooned out their lead. They're going to be 2-1 in about 5 or 6 minutes. Got to ask you the million-dollar question. If you mix those Bulldogs with those Lions, do you think it's a competitive high school basketball team? As I sure do.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pieces both ways that Coach Jenkins would like. Coach Bourne just trying to take a little confidence to the buses here. They're going to inbound it to Duplantis. Duplantis will come the other way. Golden Meadow is sagged out of their pressure. Now they trap it at half court, stolen by LaFar. LaFar trying to save it, and she can't. Good hustle, good effort. Just couldn't quite save it in bounds.
Hawaiian decision. I think she was thinking about maybe even diving.
No. Skull versus Brick is usually not a matchup that we like to see. Bayou Blue has it top of the key to Landry. Getting it to Robinson on the right baseline. Robinson holding it high. Attacks off the dribble and will earn some free throws. She's going to go shoot. Golden Meadows over the limit. Something tells me, and maybe I'm wrong, something tells me Cameron Robinson is not an 8th grader and probably has a couple of more years left in this program. She looks like she'd be a younger kid. Shoots it up and good, banked it in. One more shot for the Bayou Blue Gators. Made them both. It's a 15-point game. Petrie. Down the floor, blowing by the defender, attacking the right side, reverses it to LaFar. How about a 3? LaFar, strong. Rebound goes to Bayou Blue. They pass it down the floor to Salinas, who is fouled and put him on the line again. Boy, that's not going to make Coach St. Pierre happy.
They got to quit fouling.
You are up 15 with 1:54 to go against a team that has not scored in the half court all game, but are putting them on the line. Jalen Salinas. Free throw is up. No good. Hey, one of my favorite lines just checked into the game. Kimberly St. Pierre. Love nothing more than we could get Kimberly an open shot in this last minute or so. Free throw's no good. Rebound goes to Ingram, who shoots it up and in. So they get the 2. Now here come the Lions. Petrie. Down the floor. Into LaFar. LaFar. Handing it to Petrie. To the right side, LaFar. Attacks the right side, and she's fouled. She'll go shoot some free throws. So 2 shots coming for Adeline LaFar. Do we have a quick tally on how many she's got in the game? 11? Yeah, there you go.
Hey, get in there, guys. Right there.
Shot from LaFar is up and good. Make it 12, and it's 29-15.
That's a good-looking shot.
Martin will check into the game. Barry also check out. Coach St. Pierre is illustrating very clearly, do not foul. They missed the second free throw. Here comes Bayou Blue. Landry. Getting it to Duplantis. The 2-1-2 zone defense. Salinas to the left side. There's Robinson, loses it. And go to the floor. Bayou Blue's got it back. To the right side, Duplantis. Duplantis attacks to the left side. Salinas feeds it inside to Robinson. Robinson's injured. Yeah, Robinson got the basketball, wanted no part of it. She went down to the floor and is holding her hip. Hopefully she's okay. She's going to limp off. I don't think anyone's going to be charged with the timeout. I think it's just an injured timeout. She caught the pass in a great position, and she just physically couldn't do anything with the ball. Looks like she's okay. She's starting to kind of laugh it off a little bit. Yeah. No timeout charge. Gators will keep possession. 1 minute to go. Duplantis working on St. Pierre in that zone. Up to the right side, Landry. Getting it to Salinas in the middle of the floor. Throws it off of the foot of Ingram, and here come the Lions. Lions pushing it down the floor. Petrie was set up. The right side, and a timeout by Coach St. Pierre with 39.2 to go.
30.
30-second timeout. Partner, the Lions are going to get a victory in the girls' basketball game. What are some thoughts you got seeing Golden Meadow for the first time?
Yeah, look, I'm impressed with their ball movement on offense. They ran some good sets. They're moving the ball around. Very unselfish play. Tammy Petrie running the point. Full of energy. Out on the floor. All over the place. And Lewis, what was it?
Lewis, yeah.
Like we mentioned, right place, right time, all the time. Just they're a little too athletic for Bayou Blue. The Bayou Blue has some girls that when they learn the game of basketball and they can get better and better, they can be a good team.
McNeese is leading Corpus Christi 25-19 out in Corpus. 7 minutes to go in the opening half there. Here, Golden Meadow icing it down. Petrie. Into Column, to Cutter, that's LaFar, lays it up and in. Maybe the last points of the night for Golden Meadow as there's 20 seconds on the clock, continuing the roll. They sag back into their defense. Detivo working it to the right side of the floor. Dupree getting it to Dominique. It's Smith, shoots it up, no. Rebound goes to the Lions, and I think that'll be all she wrote. Golden Meadow will get a 31-15 win over Bayou Blue. Congratulations to the Lions for getting a victory. Would say we would talk to Coach St. Pierre, but he's got to quickly shift gears and go coach his boys. We'll try to get him at the end of the boys' game. But, Coach, some final thoughts as the Lions get the win.
Yeah, Adam LaFar, 14 points for the Lady Lions. Tammy Petrie, 9. Sophia Lewis with 4. And Lane Collins chipped in with 4 for the Lady Lions.
So, good showing for Golden Meadow. They get to 2-1 in parish play. Look, stick around. We've got a boys' game coming up. But first, a quick 3-minute break. When we get back, we'll set the scene for the boys' matchup. Golden Meadow wins the girls' game 31-15. You're listening to Middle School Basketball on KLEB.